Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DOUGLA Parrot, the only place where you can run, jump, throw, sweat, bleed, train your whole life, and stay loose to politics. Before I go any further, this is satire and social commentary. And for them people who love politics, I know they will come for me. And I afraid victimization. Yes, here in Vinci, we have a national stadium. Yes, it's named after a politician, not a runner, not a footballer, not a cricketer, not a high jumper, not a single soul who ever break a record, pulled a hamstring, or vomited after training. No, 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 no. Vinci named it after Sir Vincent Beache, a man who never won 100 meter, never cleared a bar, never kicked a ball into a net, never ran a lap, but somehow he won the stadium. So right now, I want all you to give politics a big round of applause. It always finishes first, even when it never enters the race. Let me ask a dangerous question in Vinci society. What does Sir Vincent Beach have to do with sports? Nothing. Zero. Sweet Fanny Adams. But you see, in Vinci, everything must pass through a church of politics, even the track and field. Now let's talk about Pamenos Ballantyne, international athlete, carried Vinci's name on his back, ran for the country, bled for the country, and represented the country. But what was the whisper? Some people say he not a red man. So suddenly, talent wasn't enough, achievement wasn't enough, patriotism wasn't enough. Because in Vinci, sometimes your political color is faster than your 100-meter time. And what about Shafiqua Maloney? World class, global stage, flying the flag higher than some politicians ever could. What about Kineke Alexander? International medals, international respect, international reputation. These are the people who make a stadium make sense. But no, we choose politics over performance. Look at our neighboring islands. Grenada, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad. Stadiums named after athletes. People who actually sweat. People who actually run. People who actually win. And Vinci said, nah man, give it to a politician. He good at standing still and giving speeches. This is not honor. This is not political vanity. This is not legacy. This is a political graffiti on sport. This is like naming a hospital after a man who never studied medicine, or naming a school after someone who hated books, or naming a fish market after a vegetarian. It makes no sense. And let's be honest, this wasn't about sport. This was about party, power, politics, pettiness. They didn't build a stadium for athletes. They built a billboard for themselves. You said, in Vinci, we don't just play politics. We eat politics. We sleep politics. We name stadium politics. Everything must bow, even the finish line. One day, history will ask, who did this stadium honor? And the answer will be, not the people who ran, not the people who trained, not the people who represented the country. It honored politics. And that right there is how you end up with a stadium full of athletes, but named after none of them.